Postgame here in Monmouth, St. Martin's picking up a 66-58 win over Cal Poly Pomona in the third game of our NCAA West Regional Quarterfinals. We've got head coach Alex Pribble with us, junior guard Luke Chavez, and junior guard E.J. Boyce of the Saints. Coach, big win here tonight to continue an outstanding season.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really proud of our guys. They showed up prepared, they showed up confident, and it's kind of what we've been talking about all year, is that if we do the work early, we prepare in our film sessions, we prepare in our shoot-arounds, we're focused, and we believe in each other, then we're going to find a way to get it done. So, got to credit Cal Poly Pomona. I mean, they're obviously a perennial powerhouse in the West region. They're very tough, they're very competitive, they play hard, they're extremely well coached. And our guys came out tonight and found a way to get it done. So I'm really proud of these guys.
And I'll correct myself, not EJ, but we got BJ Stanley with us. BJ, you guys knew this was going to be a tough defense coming in, but you handled them pretty well. What was the key tonight?
Honestly, just staying under control. Our coach talked about it all week. Just staying under control, be patient, and let the game come to us.
Both of you guys playing in your first West Regionals with St. Martin's. Luke, for you, you're a junior. How did it feel to be out on the court in front of this kind of environment?
It felt great. It's a great environment. Really happy from the support from SMU to come out. Helped us a lot down the stretch, and just proud of the guys. It's a good game.
Basketball, a game of runs. We certainly saw that in the second half. It looked like the Broncos came out with some good energy, but you guys were able to diffuse it. Coach, what was the key to shutting down those runs in the second half?
Yeah, well, it's the NCAA tournament. Nobody's going to stop fighting. These guys battled really, really hard. We knew it. We talked about it at halftime, and you got to credit them. I mean, they battled tough. They're a really good team, but I'm really proud of the way our guys stayed composed. They were poised the entire time. They took care of the basketball. A couple iffy possessions here and there down the stretch, but at the end of the day, they did the job. They found a way to get it done. So it's great.
BJ, your first year of collegiate basketball, any nerves going out onto the floor in a game like this?
No, just trying to soak it all in, just enjoying the experience.
First 20-win season for this team together. What's been the key to the success so far this year?
Yeah, well, it's all about the players. I mean, it's a special group. We came together. We had 9 new guys this year, and they found a way to just stick together and build those trusting relationships very early. And I think when a team plays for each other rather than playing for themselves, that's the key. That's the secret sauce. They really, truly believe that each other's success is their own success. They've just completely bought into that idea. And so when they put the team first like that, the result's going to come. So really proud of these guys.
In the beginning of the game, Cal Poly Pomona's defense, very tough. You made some adjustments. What did you say to your team to come out there in the first half and make those adjustments?
Absolutely. Well, this is a player's game. This is a player's game. We talked about that in our preparation. You can't come out here and design sets, that are just continuously going to beat a team like this. They make great adjustments. They're too well coached for that, and we knew these guys would have to communicate with them in themselves. So they did that. A lot of that stuff was on the fly. They made adjustments. They found ways to shift the zone and continuously open up gaps. I thought guys like Jared Matthews did a really good job for us inside of kind of relieving some of that pressure, and E.J. Boyce shot great and really, extended the zone a little bit as well. So there were some adjustments here and there, but at the end of the day, it's about the players coming out and finding ways to make plays, and they did that tonight.
And we talked about runs, and Cal Poly Pomona was making a run there in the second half, and Luke, you stepped into a three-pointer and hit it, and you looked calm and collected and turned to your teammates. What was that feeling like?
It felt great. Those were shots I practiced, and I knew our team needed a momentum shift, and I was open, so just let it go.
And BJ, you had to face that defense all night, kind of taking the ball up the court, the pressure. How did you do it for a consistent 40 minutes?
Just staying under control. I'm just really trying to soak in what our coach tells us, and I just take it onto the court.
And Coach, you'll find out who you're playing after the finale of the game here later tonight. What's the next 24 hours look like for the Saints?
Yeah, we just talked about in the locker room. It's a one-day prep. We're used to these by now. Guys finding ways to get rested, get recharged, and get a good night's sleep so that we can wake up tomorrow and start preparing for our opponent. Obviously, whoever it is going to be a team that we've faced before, but is going to be a team that we're going to have to prepare for, and we're going to have to put a game plan together and be ready to go again, because it's going to be a huge challenge. So, credit these guys. They did a really good job of sticking together tonight, and we're going to need other guys to step up tomorrow and find a way to help us out.
And you talked about it briefly. Yeah. It sounded like you were playing inside Marcus Pavilion at times tonight. What did that show of support mean?
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, the St. Martin's community from day one has been so supportive. The energy is just incredible, and people are really, really passionate about St. Martin's. And so to see our president out there, to see our dean of students out there, to see our, just the family members and the students out there, it's really special. The community's completely bought in. They've supported these guys, and just like Luke said, we needed them. you know, we needed the volume in there, we needed the noise, we needed the energy, and it was great. Felt like a home game. Really excited.
Luke and BJ, how do you guys feel like you handled the athleticism that Cal Poly put on the floor?
We tried to handle it the best we could. It was a great team, really competitive, really physical, really aggressive, and what we tried to do is be patient, find the open man, and beat the pressure that way. Even though it didn't work out at times, did the best we could.
Is that patience is that patience in the half court something that was in your guys' game plan coming into this game?
Definitely. We knew their game plan was also to use the whole clock on offense and pressure us, and so all we tried to do was spread them out a little bit and try and find the open gaps.
Coach, what did you tell your guys in that last timeout when they were coming on so strong?
Yeah, you know, primarily it was to calm down, to relax, to take a deep breath. You know, Cal Poly Pomona does such a good job of changing the tempo of the game, and so late in the game they have extremely active hands, they play really hard, and so if our guys would settle down and see the floor, they'd be able to make the right decisions. But you know, we had to get out of that frantic mode, so it was take a deep breath, spread the court, find the open man, and be strong with the basketball. Those are the primary things. Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, boys.